In the currency quadrant, taking a look at the June Japanese yen, which is suffering through a 4-day drop. It's not a massive drop, but it has been lower on 4 consecutive sessions, with volume falling in 3 of the last 4. At its lows, the month of March showed the yen just down over 8%. Then in toward the end of the month, it turned around and rallied almost 2.9%, and since then has fallen all 4 sessions in April, including today. Today, very small movement, only down about 0.1%, down 0.3%, a little bit more than that. Let's call it 2/3% at 80.75 on the lows, and on the highs, really near unchanged, 0.05% higher at 81.08.5. Yesterday's settlement 81.04. Bank of Japan, who has basically said they're going to continue to buy assets and essentially implied to the rest of the market that they're not going to do much in terms of turning around their policy. Looks like they might want to slow the yen weakness a little bit and use words to do that. For example, on Tuesday, when Governor Hirohiko Kuroda, who's the head of the Bank of Japan, addressed Parliament, he said in response to a question, if you look at moves in foreign exchange rates over the longer term, such as the past decade, fluctuations have gotten smaller. But as pointed out, the recent moves in foreign exchange rates seem somewhat rapid. The yen strengthened after he made these comments. So whether he was trying to do that deliberately or not, it looks like the only tool that the Bank of Japan is going to have to possibly slow down the fall of the yen. And again, it's resumed over the last 4 sessions. Now, the US dollar is part of it. U.S. Fed speakers have been hawkish, whether it's James Bullard from St. Louis, Fed Governor Lael Brainard's been especially hawkish. Cleveland Fed President Esther George has been especially hawkish, and that's been strengthening the dollar, which is up about 1.75% in a general way in the last 5 sessions as U.S. yields rise. This morning we had yields on the 10-year note at a 3-year high, so that's also helping the yen weaken.